Who is Kevin Cooper?
Kevin Cooper is a 35-year-old professional here in Sarasota. Live here with my wife Missy, my 2.5-year-old daughter Violet. We're expecting another one in July, and I've been here about a decade. And when we came down here, just wanted to get as engaged in the community as possible. Found my way to the chamber. Have been able to do that through service in the community, and just love it here.
Why say yes when we ask you to moderate a candidate forum at a town hall event?
A couple different reasons. One, well, anything Lee and Teddy asked me to do, I'm in for. But and I don't know if you can splice that or whatever you want to do with it. But you know, for me, it's about applying a different lens to something we look at every day and finding a new and different way to look at it. I mean, candidate forums are nothing new, but bringing kind of a new vision to it, a new engagement, a new crowd, a different look at it, kind of turning it on its head is always interesting for me. And that's the ultimate kind of business proposition. How do you take something that's been going on for a long time, flip it on its head and do something new with it? And really for us, to engage and inform people and inspire them to kind of get involved and help shape the future of this community. That's really important.
Why is it important for people to get involved in that? Why is it important for people to come out to the town hall and get a hold of this information or understand what's going on in the community?
Well, yeah, because you can't forget this is your community. I mean, we live in a representative democracy in this country, and this country will drive in the direction that you make it drive. You got to let them know how you see it. The government should just be a manifestation of your vision for the future of this community and what you want to see it be. So if you have 10 voices, 1,000 voices, 1,000,000 voices driving that, it'll be wholly different based on how many people are getting involved, making their voice heard, and making that vision clear and present for those people that are guiding this community. They are there to represent you, they're there to do, but they only do what they know. And if we're not engaged in letting them know what we want, they're not going to do it. And that's not to be disparaging towards them. Why would they?
What's exciting to you about Sarasota Underground, outside of the town hall, just in general?
It's a new audience, it's a new area of interest. It's really trying to plug in these long-standing issues and topics in the community into an audience that hasn't necessarily thought about it before. And not because they've tried not to think about it or they don't want to think about it, but oftentimes these things kind of happen in a silo where people aren't necessarily clued into what they are. They're challenging topics to understand. They're not easily digestible. So in seeing what Sarasota Underground is trying to do and break that down, make it more accessible, make it more digestible, make it more understandable so that people understand it's not that complex, it's not that challenging, it's not this black box. They can get involved, they can get engaged, they can have an opinion.
What is the chamber and what is their role in the community?
Yeah, so the chamber's been here in this community for about 97 years, and we kind of operate under two facets. One, we are kind of a membership benefits and events organization. We are membership owned and membership operated, so we drive opportunities to be promoting, supporting, and connecting those members in unique ways. But then the other side about it is kind of a public policy community building aspect where we take business thought leadership and apply it to community issues to try to drive this community forward. And that's really how we were founded almost 100 years ago, was an issue in the community that business leadership wanted to come together and help solve.